You know what, Cassie? After today, I'll be totally out of your life.
You know,
count
it's
on it.
not that I'm not grateful for everything that
No,
you've
hey,
done.
you don't even have to discuss it. Just need to stick around a little while to find out how much damage Dolly's done.
Well, I'm sure Reva has smoothed everything over, which is why I would like to call her
No.
and make sure everything is okay.
No!
You are very stubborn. Do you know that?
So I've heard.
Fine. You know, there are chairs in the room. You can sit in them.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Well, where are you going to go?
I don't know. Hop a train, maybe. Isn't that what they do in the movies?
Well, I think it's a little harder than it looks in the movies.
Yeah, well, too bad I'm all out of frequent flyer miles.
This isn't funny. You can't run out here in the middle of the night without some kind of a plan. Fine. Stay here until you decide what you're going to do.
Oh, thanks, but no thanks.
No, when I told you that I didn't think you should stay at Josh and Reva's, I meant it. And I still do. But this is different, so you can stay here.
No, this isn't different at all. This is exactly the same. It's the same danger I was putting Reva and Joshua in.
You helped my sister, you know, and I would like to do something. What is so funny?
I'm a wanted man. Suddenly everyone's fighting to have me as a house guest.
Well, we happen to owe you a lot, Sean.
Well, consider the debt paid.
What are you going to do when you leave here?
You know, try and find my wife and ex-partner. I have to prove that they're alive so that the authorities will drop the murder charges against me.
Do you know where they are?
No, but I'm pretty sure their lawyer does. He had to have been the one to help them fake their deaths and disappear.
Where is he?
Last I heard, New York. Shouldn't have any trouble tracking him down.
Well, is he going to be willing to help you?
Not of his own choice. But I plan on being very persuasive.
I hope it all works out. I do.
Not as much as I do. Look after Reva when I'm gone, will you?
What do you mean?
Dolly. I don't think she means any real harm, but she's a loose cannon.
Josh can handle her.
The man who gave the go-ahead to have her created. I don't think so. And don't get me wrong, I like Joshua, but in this situation, I don't trust him.
I'm not going to pressure you, Beth. You know that I want you to stay. I can't force you.
No. No, you can't. Fine, you know. I don't exactly have any place to go, so we will give it a shot.
Well, you're not going to regret this.
This is only for Lizzie's sake.
Of course.
And only on a trial basis.
You know, I know you don't think I deserve it, but I wish you would give me another chance.
Actually, I've come to think that everyone deserves a second chance. I've started to understand how people can be pushed to do drastic things.
You and I are very much alike, Beth. We'll both do drastic things to keep our families together.
We are nothing alike, Alan. I don't like you. But I don't want Lizzie deprived of anything else. She deserves to have a grandfather.
Even a heartless, manipulative one?
You are that to everyone except Lizzie, probably because you can't get anything from her.
I hope I can get her love, even though you think I don't need it.
I don't know what you need, Alan, besides power and money. But I will tell you this. You play any games with me, and I will pack Lizzie and myself up, and you will never see her again. Do you understand?
Perfectly.
Good. If you excuse me, I have to make a phone call.
Damn you, Alan. Damn you.
Well, it's cheery to see you too, Michael.
Don't start joking. I will flatten you.
Obviously, you have something on your mind.
Yeah, I do, and you know exactly what it is.
Well, I'm not a mind reader, Michael.
Spell it out for you, Alan.
Why don't you just humor me, huh?
I want the notes that you had Vicky steal from my lab, and I want them now, Mr. Spaulding.
Hi, Mom. I'm going to Hawaii today, and I wanted to... Ben. What's Ben doing at the hospital? Oh, my God. I'm gonna be right down there. Okay.
You know, Sean, I think we both know that Josh would do anything, and he'd die before he let anyone harm Reva.
Maybe you're right. Listen, can we talk about something
I
else?
think that'd be a great idea.
Good, good. You doing a little celebrating tonight?
Huh? Oh, yes. Yes, I was hanging out with a girlfriend. Would you like some?
I wouldn't say no.
It's Tammy's. I can get you another if you want.
Oh, no. I've always had a thing for a yellow Tyrannosaurus Rex.
What's so funny now?
Oh, I spent a lot of time on that island. Until Reva showed up, the only thing I had to entertain myself with was my imagination and my memory. I used to think about what it would be like to be with a beautiful woman. And... Never mind.
So, I can't imagine being by myself for that long.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine it either. But, you know, I'd had enough of people. In a way, it was exactly what I needed.
Yeah, but you had to have some family or friends who missed you.
Yeah, well, they can turn out to be your worst enemies. Found that out the hard way.
Do you have any idea how dangerous cloning is?
No, but I'm sure you're going to enlighten me.
Alan, when you create somebody, when you create a life and take that life out into the world, you cannot control what they do.
I stand enlightened.
Alan, it's not a joke.
You know, shouldn't you be in a lab somewhere splitting cells, Michael? Well, that's right. You don't have a lab anymore, do you?
Look, I know that you had Vicky steal my research. And I know that you're planning to continue with the cloning procedure. She admitted it.
Then why don't you turn me into the police?
Don't think I wouldn't, Alan.
I don't think you won't have to explain your cloning activity either. It's a very sensitive issue right now, Michael.
Think you have all the bases covered, right, Alan?
I try.
Well, I'll tell you something. One thing that you don't have is the aging formula. And without that, the rest of the research is essentially useless.
Really? What makes you think I don't have it?
Because I caught Vicky looking for the notes in my apartment. And she didn't find them. Surprise. Should pick your spies more carefully.
You should pick your girlfriends more carefully.
Well, at least I'm not trying to clone one like you are with Annie Dutton.
Watch it, Michael.
No, you watch it, Alan. You are sitting on a time bomb, and if you don't watch out, it's gonna blow up right in your self-satisfied face.
I don't understand you, Ross. How could you
I was
have...
at my office, and I was feeling better because Ben was leaving town. And this was finally going to be over, and Vanessa shows up, and she's troubled. She's worried about Ben buying that pin. The pin from the auction that he bought for Blake, and she wouldn't take it.
Ross, how did she get shot?
I was afraid that he was going to do something. I was worried about Blake.
Why did you have a gun?
It was part of a case that I had completed and the evidence, and I was going to take it back to the police station, but I wanted to stop at the house first and make sure that Blake was all right, and that's when I found them. I found them together, and Blake was sobbing, and Ben had torn her clothes, and I just reached for the gun.
You rotten piece of